Now, it had been a wedding the whole world was waiting for since the announcement was made late last year that the late Princess Diana's last-born son, Prince Harry, would walk down the aisle with his longtime girlfriend, Meghan Markle. And true to its billing, the wedding did not disappoint. The more than 5-hour ceremony, graced by dignitaries and celebrities, alike punching its way into yet another record-breaking modern royal wedding. Timothy Otieno with this love story.
She would arrive in style, constantly waving at the crowd of well-wishers, wishing her the best of luck on this special day. And as she made her grand entry, her husband-to-be waited nervously at the St. George's Chapel at the royal and famous Windsor Castle. 36-year-old Rachel Meghan Markle is not only the focus of the day because she's a commoner marrying into a royal British dynasty, but also because she becomes the first ever royal bride to have an African-American heritage, roots she obtained from her mother, Doria Ragland. And as bizarre as it was for the critics that the Queen of England would allow her grandson to marry a divorcee actress from America with black roots, all that seemed to fizzle, and in its place, the grandeur of Meghan Markle with her white gown taking its place. Her gown would be accompanied by a 5-meter-long veil dotted with flowers representing the 53 member states of the Commonwealth. Meghan, it seems, was determined to break all norms. She was also the first royal bride to walk halfway down the aisle on her own before Prince Charles ultimately led her to Prince Harry. At 2:38 p.m. Kenyan time, the moment the whole world had been waiting for eventually arrived.
I, Meghan, take you, Harry.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
Meghan, I give you this ring.
As a sign of our marriage.
As a sign of our marriage.
With my body, I honor you.
With my body, I honor you.
All that I am, I give to you.
All that I am, I give to you.
Before an exclusive guest list of 600 people, the two became man and wife in front of celebrities and stars like Oprah Winfrey, Serena Williams, George Clooney, David and Victoria Beckham. And at the steps of St. George's Chapel, thousands more and millions watching across the globe all waited for this moment. The couple, who first met in July 2016 after being introduced on a blind date from a mutual friend, will now join a long list of royal couples, the latest being the wedding of Prince Harry's older brother, Prince William, who married Kate Middleton in April 2011. Prince Harry and Meghan will now be known as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, even as they made their maiden ceremonial procession around Windsor Castle before hosting one of 2 evening reception parties expected to host at least 3,000 guests. Timothy Otieno, KTN News.
We wish them all the best in their marriage. Now, President Uhuru Kenyatta has announced that production of oil from Turkana oil fields, will start without any hindrance after an agreement was reached on the sharing of revenue. According to the agreement, revenue from the oil will be shared on the basis of 75% for all Kenyans, 20% for the county government, while the remaining 5% will go to the local community. The president spoke today after the deal was struck on the petroleum bill regards provisions for the revenue sharing. Those present included Deputy President William Ruto and Turkana Governor.
On the map of one of the oil exporting countries of the world, albeit initially in very small quantities, but I believe with the goodwill that has been shown by all parties and all sides to these deliberations, We will also be able to intensify our exploration efforts, not just in Turkana County, but in the rest of the country, given now we have a legal instrument.
She was just 17 years old when she noticed that things were not right with her body. All of a sudden, Farah Chaudhry realized that her movements were becoming limited. Farah hardly recognized herself in the mirror. Najma Ismail has been following Farah's story and now tells us her recent miracle.
Muslims call it a month of miracles, a month of sharing, helping one another and solidarity. Indeed, 31-year-old Farah Chaudhry can testify that it is a month of miracles.
My body is stiff. My hands are disfigured. My body is stiff. I cannot sit down. I cannot squat.
We featured Farah several years ago, an old woman suffering from a rare disease known as scleroderma, a chronic systematic autoimmune disease characterized by hardening of the skin. Farah was not born with the condition. She contracted the disease shortly after her high school, and little did she know how the future looked like. She was left completely disfigured. Farah's journey has been filled with highs and lows, fortunes and pains. When she got a full scholarship at USIU, courtesy of KTN News, she was happy.
Are you good?
Really happy. But months later, she could not attend class due to financial constraints. Her family could not afford her commute to and from school. A decent meal was also hard to come by, and her ailing father needed medication. But this never put her down. Farah's spirit is incredible. Her will to change her life and that of her parents gave her the courage to appear on several TV shows and use her social media platform to ask for help. Farah has been doing her own research to try and find a cure for the disease. Stem cell treatment in India is her hope of living a normal life. Her dream is to be able to work and earn a living and support her parents. Today, she relies on her mother for upkeep.
Assalamualaikum, lovelies. Welcome to the Farah Life.
But all is not lost. A few days ago, Farah met Mombasa Governor Hassan Joho through a campaign led by several ladies, Nadia Nadi, Jamila Jabri, Najda Khan, among others, and also the support of other Kenyans on Twitter who were touched by her condition. Governor Joho has pledged to take care of Farah's medical cost.
Governor has agreed to sponsor my whole trip, my medical trip, and everything is fully catered for. So Alhamdulillah, I'm so grateful. This is the greatest blessing for Ramadan.
Other things that we will do, which is to continuously say a prayer for you.
We wish Farah all the best in her journey of seeking treatment. Najma Ismail, KTN News.